This is step 2 of setting up your LMS. In this quick tutorial, we're going to be looking at the different ways in which you can register a user in your Docebo platform. Log into your system as administrator, select admin from the sidebar, and then select users from the eLearning menu. Select new user, then fill out the fields. You'll note that certain fields are marked with an asterisk, which means that they are compulsory. Please also note that the username must be unique, and an email is not required, but it's highly recommended in order to send users newsletters and notifications. Under the email validation status, you can directly set the email value as verified by filling in the field accordingly. If you're not sure about the user's email status, simply leave the status as unverified, and then the users have the ability to select the link to verify the email. You'll also notice a branches tab. This allows you to set up an hierarchical structure in Docebo, and we'll be covering that in our next tutorial. Once you've completed that, confirm and then select close. If you have a large number of learners, you can also manage the users via a CSV file. Select the Manage Users via CSV option, and then download the sample CSV file. You can then repopulate the CSV form using your learning information. Save. Once you've populated the form, choose the file, and then you've got a range of options available. The first one is to choose the separator. We recommend you leave that on auto detect. Consider the first row to be the header. Regarding the file character set, the standard is normally UTF-8, which stands for Unicode Transformation Format, which is a Windows format. You also have the option to put those users into a hierarchical structure that you might have created. You can select require users to change their password at first sign-in, which we recommend. And once that has been completed, you can select next and submit. Another option you have available is an activation and a deactivation tab. And this is a new feature in Docebo which allows you to bulk activate or bulk deactivate users in a system. Now select Admin, Settings, and select Advanced Settings. As Super Administrator, you have the ability to decide between 3 different registration types. You can send registrations and lost password, and you can limit in hours the expiration of the subscription request. You also have certain options that you can select and deselect. For instance, first name and last name are required in order to register, and that the privacy policy of your company must be accepted. Then registration code usage, you can then decide on a range of options that are available. Under the Users tab, you can select and deselect a range of options, send a verification email at first login, and you can go through those and select and deselect that according to your requirements. You've also got the ability to determine the maximum number of consecutive failed sign-in attempts. The default is 3. I'd normally suggest 5, as that reduces your admin requirements. And track info about failed sign-in attempts, that if you'd like to do that, you can do that as well. You've also got the ability to redirect the user on logout. And this can be used, for instance, in redirecting the user on logout back to the company or eLearning Institute's homepage. You've also got the ability to set the password validity in days. So for instance, your company policy might say that passwords need to be changed every 3 months or every 6 months, and you can do so. You can also ask the user to choose a password different from the last number of passwords collected. In this tutorial, we will not be covering any of the other tabs. That concludes the short tutorial. In our next tutorial, we'll be looking at creating an organizational or hierarchical structure in Docebo. Thank you for watching.